Okay, I think we are live. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Let us know if you can hear us and see us okay. And welcome to a tutorial and playthrough of Sanctuary, which is an Ark Nova game. Mark's joining me. Sally's joining me.
Hi.
You've played before.
Yep.
Last night.
Once.
I've played this 5 or 6 times now. We're going to be teaching you how to play the game today as a rolling teach, because we've all played before. So I'll give you a bit of an overview at the start. Then we'll start playing and I'll explain some of the rules as we go along. It doesn't mean you need to watch the whole video, but it isn't a long game. We're probably going to be an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half, I think, something like that today. If you are tuning in to find out if this is a lighter version of Ark Nova, it is not a lighter version of Ark Nova, in my opinion. It is an Ark Nova game and it has some similarities with Ark Nova, but I firmly believe that this stands alone as its own game and isn't just a lighter version of Ark Nova.
Yeah.
There are Ark Nova fans who are not going to like this game because it's not Ark Nova.
Yeah.
But there are lots of people who are going to like this. This is a sponsored video tonight, so thank you very much to Fuel and Spiel for sponsoring this video. As such, other than what I've just said, there won't be any opinions given. We're here tonight to show you how it plays and help you make a decision about whether it's the kind of game that you're going to like. And if it does help you make a decision one way or the other, if you are an Ark Nova fan and you watch this and you go, that's rubbish, great, I've done my job. But yeah, we'll show you how it plays and everything else. So we are filling as though the theme of the game is identical to Ark Nova.
Exactly.
The theme of the game is the same. We are all creating our own zoos, but we are doing so by seeing these hexagonal tiles onto our boards. We've got animals that we're going to be placing on the board. We don't need to build the enclosures first. We're going to be playing buildings. We're going to be supporting projects. We've got conservation objectives. And we have action tiles. We're going to be choosing actions in order to be able to do all of those things. Each player has a tile rack that at the end of their turn, they're limited to 6 tiles, but you're going to be taking tiles from the display or from the deck here, and then you're going to be playing these tiles onto your board. The flow of the game is fairly simple. Players are going to be taking it in turns until the end of the game happens. We've randomly decided that Sally's the starting player, so you will notice Sally has a purple tile in the first position, Mark's is in the second, and mine is in the third position. So this action tile, which is the project's action tile, the position that starts in depends on where you are in player order. That is the balancing for the player order. But what's going to happen is Sally's going to take her turn, and her turn consists of 6 steps, I think. Yeah, 6 steps. Only 2 of them are mandatory. Well, administration is mandatory, but some of them are optional. And then when Sally's finished her turn, Mark will take a turn, then I'll take a turn, and basically that keeps happening until one of the end of game triggers happens, at which point the player who triggered the end of the game gets this tile, which is worth 10 points at the end of the game. All of the scoring happens at the end of the game, so there is no score track that we use during the game. And then all of the players get one more turn, not the player who triggered it. And if on your last turn of the game you also would have triggered the end of the game, you get one of these markers, which is worth 5 points. So on your turn, you follow all of the steps shown on your player board here. It's also on your player aid. I'm going to show you my player aid here. The game comes with 5 of these because this is a 1 to 5 player game. And I'm going to tell you this now. This is the most important thing with this game is I would strongly recommend don't go into it going, oh, this is a light game, I'll just do stuff. You have to follow this precisely. And there are specific reasons why these things need to be done in these steps. Now, I've taught this game about 7 or 8 times, and most of the time I've taught it, people are doing this step before they've done that step, and they haven't finished this step before they start doing this one. The order is really important, and the game makes it easy for you to remember because it contains a reference card with everything on there. So, step 1 and step 2 are mandatory. You always must do those. Steps 3 and 4 and 5 must be carried out in that order, but they are optional. You do not have to do those. They are optional. And then step 6 at the end of your turn is administration. And as I say, we're going to be going through and I'm going to teach you the rules as we go along today. So, the first step on your turn is that you must take 1 tile from the display. We have 6 tiles available on the display, and it is the position. If I just show you my board, which I think is that button here. So it is the position of your project tile and where the arrow is pointing to. You see mine's pointing to number 3. Sally's is pointing to number 1. Mark's is pointing to number 2. That determines which tile you can take. So the tiles are all numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Sally can only take the number 1 tile. So you have no choice. You have to take the dusky leaf monkey, but he's
He's
very
really
cute.
cute, though.
if it was Mark's turn, Mark would have been able to choose from those two, and if it was my turn, I would have been able to choose from those three. Now, there's another important rule that I want to mention. Various times in the game, you will be told that you can take a tile from the display. At that point, you can take any tile from the display. The only time that that limit applies is in step 1 of your turn. Any other time, you can just take any tile you want to. But that is step 1 done. The next thing is step 2, and this is you get to choose an action. So I'm just going to show you my action tiles again. When you choose an action, you've got 4 actions to choose from, and whichever one you choose, you slide down to say, this is the action that I'm doing. But very importantly, you do not move it to here until the very, very end of the action. Not at the end of your turn, but the end of the action. Now, if you're an Ark Nova player, you'll be looking at these and you'll be thinking, wait a minute, where's all of the other actions in the game? Because in this game, there are 4 action tiles, but 3 of them are all about playing animals. And that's because in Sanctuary, every animal has a particular type of terrain that they like to live in. So this is the northern giraffe. Hey up. There's a northern giraffe, and this likes to live in the forest. So in order for me to play this tile, I need to use this action to play this tile. I cannot use this one, I cannot use this one. So yes, the animals come in 3 different types of terrain, and depending on which action you use is the one that you need to play them. Now, some of the animals, like this cute little domestic rabbit, this is called undefined. So it'll live anywhere. It's not fussed, and you can use any of these actions in order to play this animal. Now, what is the number that it's pointing to? Well, that is the strength of that action, and in order to play the domestic rabbit, I need to use an action of strength 2. If we go back to the northern giraffe, that requires 4. So even though I could use this action to play it because of the terrain type, this action is only strength 2, which means I currently could not use that action to play that. I'd have to use this one because it's pointing at 4. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking, well, what's the point of these numbers on the right-hand side? Well, let's just give you a quick spoiler to what's going to happen in future. Actions are going to get upgraded. And when they do, the arrow is pointing to the right-hand number. Okay, so that's 3 of the actions explained, except all of these actions have an alternative effect. Instead of playing an animal, you can draw 2 tiles from the pile. So literally 2 tiles from the top of the pile, put them onto your tray. The 4th action is the project card, and certain tiles, which are the ones with pink borders, are projects. And how do you play a project? You use this action tile to play the project, and the strength requirement. So I couldn't use this action to play this project. I'd have to wait until it was there, strength 4, and then I would be able to play this project. So those are the 2 main types of tiles that you're going to be playing in the game. Now, observant people may have noticed there's a blue tile here. Now, blue tiles are buildings, and I'm going to explain those in a minute. But for now, Sally has done step 1 of her turn. You now get to choose an action. What would you like to do?
So for my action, I'm going to do this one, which is draw 2 tiles from
And
the
you're just
pile.
going to use it to draw 2 tiles from the pile, which go onto there. Now, Sally does have a rack of tiles. It is off camera because you don't need to see it. We're not supposed to see it. But yes, Sally does have a rack of tiles.
And then I'm moving that down because it's the end.
Yes,
of
that's what I didn't mention. So let's just look at this again. Once you have completed the action, whatever action you choose, once you have finished resolving the action completely, you move that to position 1, and then you slide everything up. That is how the actions get better, and that's why you can't keep doing the same action over and over. Well, you can, but it's a much weaker version. So that's the core mechanism of the action selection, and it's very important that you get in the habit of sliding it down, finishing the action completely, and then at the end of step 2 of your turn, you move it to the start and slide it in. And you'll see why later on it is good to get into the habit of doing that. So step 3 of your turn is optional, and it is to play a building. So there is no action in the game that allows you to play a building because it is a step of your turn, step 3, and it's free. You don't have to pay any cost for building a building. So what's the catch? Well, every building has on it a condition which you need to meet in order to play the building. So the outback area is the only building that we currently have on display, and it needs to be placed next to 2 Australia icons. So these Australia icons here, this cannot be played here because it isn't next to 2 Australia icons. There are other placement rules as well, which we'll get into later. And Sally might have other buildings on her display. So Sally might have drawn a building which she could play now. I don't think there is a building that you can play
Sadly
without
not.
anything. Okay, step 4 and 5 of your turns, I'm going to skip for now because there's no way that Sally has done them. And then we do step 6. Step 6 is administration. You check to see if you've got in excess of 6 tiles on your board. If you have, you discard the excess. And then what we do is we slide these down and we get a new one from the thing. First turns in this game will go relatively quickly. It will slow down later on as players start getting things on their board and have more powers that trigger off each other. Mark,
So,
your projectile is pointing to 2. So you could take the geologist
Yep.
or the cutesy domestic rabbit.
I have a fatal attraction to rabbits.
Okay.
See what I did there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, before you take it, I'm just going to kidnap your rabbit and I'm just going to show you the rabbit on my screen here. So we talked about this rabbit earlier. This is a rabbit that can be played with any type of action, and it only requires level 2. It's a small animal, and this icon here represents the fact that it's a petting zoo animal. Now, what's printed here is this is the points that you will get at the end of the game. So some animals, when they come into play, like the northern giraffe, when this comes into play, it has an ability. When it comes into play, you get to do this. The domestic rabbit doesn't have that. It doesn't have any abilities that trigger when it comes into play, and it also doesn't have any other abilities while it's in play. But it has scoring at the end of the game. And the way that the petting zoo animals work is you need to get them all together in a group. So just the domestic rabbit on its own is worth 3. If you have the domestic rabbit next to another one, they're worth 9, not each, but together. And if you have 3 or more in a group, they're worth 18. So that's how the petting zoo animals work. So that's on your display. And now you choose an action.
So my action will be to play an animal.
So
This one
up to a level 4. So you're going to play the domestic
2.
rabbit.
So I'm going to play this animal hither.
Yes. Now, if I show you my board, you will see there is full of these spaces, and you need to play your first tile needs to be off the entrance. This is the entrance to your zoo. So your first tile can only be here, here, or here. Once you have a tile on the board, you can continue to play future tiles adjacent to the entrance, or you can place them off another one. So if I played this giraffe here, for example, I could now play one here. These 2 areas are pre-printed open areas. They are yours. They are worth 1 point at the end of the game, and you'll see why these are important later, but these are not tiles, so you cannot place next to these, even though they are actually part of your zoo. So you've placed the domestic rabbit
my little
there.
bunny.
Now you needed level 2 to play that.
Yes, and it was level 4.
It was level 4, no change.
So that goes back to there because
the
I
end of your
completed
action.
that action. I can now play a building. I don't have any buildings. I can conservation. Can't do that. Can't do
None
that.
of
So
the
administration.
Slide
I
down.
do anything.
Right, now my projectile is pointing at 3. So this northern giraffe that we've been talking about for ages,
It's yours, Paul. He's looking at you.
I could play it. Well, let's talk about how you're going to get lots of points in the game, because you may have noticed there is another display board here which has on it 5 of these conservation objectives. These were chosen at random at the start of the game, and these give us all something to aim for. So in this game, Africa, Europe, and Australia are more important. Reptiles and herbivores. They are kind of the things that we're all trying to collect, because we're going to be placing tokens on here, which is going to score us extra points. So I'm looking at that northern giraffe and I'm thinking, well, it's an African herbivore. It meets the conditions
two
for
things.
this and this.
Yeah.
I can take it, and I have been talking about it a lot.
You should.
It's a large animal, though,
And
isn't
it
it?
is a large animal, yeah. So I'm going to take it. So I can take 1 up to 3. So I'm going to take that. It's going to go on my display. Now, you might think, well, surely I can play that because it is a foresty animal. My forest is pointing to 4. It requires 4, so I could play it. Well, I can't. And the reason that I can't is this. This symbology here on the edge of some of the animals, generally speaking the large animals, this indicates that this animal needs a larger enclosure to live in. It means that there needs to be, so if I put it here, it means that there needs to be an open area there for it to live in. And these can't be rotated, by the way. You must play them in that orientation. Now, that tile must come from my hand. And currently, I don't have any other tiles here. I took this one, but that's the only tile that I have, which means right now I can't play it because I would need to put another tile face down there, because all of the tiles have got these open areas on the back. So that's why I can't
Of course,
actually
you could play
that.
it there because it's got one there,
could.
but you have to start at the entrance.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, you can use the pre-printed open areas without having to place a tile, But yes, as Mark says, I can't go there. So one of the things that I'm considering doing is actually, instead of using one of these to take 2 tiles from the pile, I could use my project tile to take any 1 tile from the display. Now, you're only getting 1 tile instead of 2, but if there was a tile on here that I really wanted, like another, a male northern giraffe, because there is a breeding system in this game, which isn't in Ark Nova, then I would actually use that to take whichever one I wanted.
You've got some Australian icons, but
The downside of that is that will then go to the start, which means I have a more limited choice for next turn. So looking at these, we've got the Sumatran tiger, which is and interesting, that's a level 5. So nobody can play that until they have upgraded their water action tile. That's no good, that's no good. Yeah, I don't think I want any of those. So I'm going to leave that there because I want that pointing to 4. So I'm actually just going to do this one to take 2 tiles. Okay, and then that's my action done. And then, do I want to play a building? I do not. Can I do a thing? Can I do a thing? Nope, that's it. Sally's go. And I say, turns do go quick at the start, but once we start putting buildings down and supporting conservation objectives, then it starts to get a bit more interesting.
Okay, so my tile range is 2. So
you can take the outback area or the geologist.
I will have the outback area, okay. I think. And then for my action, I'm going to play my dusky leaf monkey.
Okay.
Who is going to go there.
So that's just I'll just show that on the big screen. So this is the animal that Sally is playing, the dusky leaf monkey. It requires level 3 forest. It is an Asian animal that is a primate, and it has no coming into play abilities and no other special abilities, but its end of game scoring is Sally's going to score 2 points at the end of the game for every forest icon in, and this is what the hex background means, a contiguous group of other forest icons that are connected to this tile. So it's not just 2 points for every forest icon that Sally has, it's 2 points for every one in her zoo which is contiguously connected to this tile, which could actually end up being a lot. I remember I think I got 16 points for one of those.
And it doesn't include itself?
It does include itself.
Include itself. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
So that's my little lady dusky leaf monkey.
Okay.
Sitting there.
And that's your action done.
It is. So I'm going to move that down. I'm not going to play a building, and I'm not going to do any of the other
there we go.
funky stuff.
Okay.
No funky stuff.
Yeah.
No monkey stuff.
No.
Okay, so I'm 3, and I noticed that we've got a nice Alpine Ibex, which is
it's a herbivore from Europe.
Yeah, which meets 2 of them. So I am indeed going to take that.
Very different from our game yesterday.
It is.
Where none of these for the first 10 turns matched any of these. It was a really unusual game.
Really strange. So I could take one from... I could use this to take one from the display, and I'm quite tempted.
Is there something there you want?
Kind of, but I want to be able to go to the forest. I'm not going to do that. So I could actually even play this. I'm not going to. I'm going to draw 2 tiles. Draw 2 tiles from the pile.
Okay.
2 tiles from the pile. Yeah. Okay.
Action done.
That action done at the bottom. Have I got a building to play? I don't. No conservation project.
Can I just ask you a question about your zoo? Is it open for business?
We could come see rabbits.
Well, exactly.
That's it.
I mean, mine's not open for business yet. I was just...
Well, you really want to come see rabbits, you can. You can really look out the windows and rabbits, but it's going to be good.
So what you've got is you've got a house in Devon, and in the back garden you've got a load of rabbits, and you call it a zoo.
Basically, yeah. They're looking to breed, but there's no breeding icon on these rabbits, which is a bit anachronistic, but hey.
Right, my go? So my project is at 3, so I could take this Sumatran tiger. It's very, very big. Do I take that? I think I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take the geologist.
I like the statement that a tiger's very big.
It's very big. It's size 5. I can't play it. Right, now I'm going to play the northern giraffe. Just watch me. So I'm going to slide that down. It is a forest-y animal action pointing to 4, which is the northern giraffe. I am going to place it here, and because of those arrows there, I must take a tile from my display immediately before doing anything else and put it face down next to it as an enclosure. Now, that open area could actually be used by other animals. So if I had, for example, the Sumatran tiger needs an open area there. I am allowed to do that. You can have them sharing areas like that.
Don't let him take the tiger. No.
And
The
these,
tiger would eat the giraffe.
that's true. Well, we don't let them in at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
we have a fence because that'll stop the tiger. Just a little wooden fence. So I get a point for that at the end of the game. That's my action done.
Building?
No building, none of the other stuff. We are done.
We have an American.
Right.
I know Lee.
A lizard.
Yeah, it's a lizard.
I'm also a bit intimidated by the tiger,
Yeah.
so I can take something for 3. I'm actually going to
You're going to take the adventure playground.
building, yeah.
I'll just show people that on screen. So this is a building. Remember, buildings are free. But this one, in order to play this, it needs to be placed next to 2 mountains. And the iconography there shows. So as long as it's placed next to 2 rocks, it can be placed. That's the requirement for placing it. And it's simply just worth 4 points at the end of the game.
Very much. And then for my action, I am going to move this one down, and I'm going to draw 2
tiles?
on
Putting
the
you at 6.
12. Indeed.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go like that.
Any
I'm
buildings?
not going to build
Okay.
or do anything else.
Right.
So I'm at 4.
Oh.
Oh.
It's another very, very large animal.
It's a giant spider monkey. I'm at 4. I'm just thinking, should I really buy a dragon when I've got rabbits around? The rabbits won't be around for long.
No.
So this needs to be next to 2 water. This needs to be next to 1.
Nope. That's the points at the end of the game. It doesn't need to be
I
next
see.
to any.
Okay,
But
that's the point.
it's-
Okay. So I think I probably want the lizard on the basis that there's
There's a lizard
lizard
requirement
there. Yeah. So I'm going to take the lizard
Okay. Chinese water dragon.
with using that.
Right. Which action are you going to do?
I might. I'm going to play this pony.
Oh, sorry. There is an ability on the giraffe that I forgot.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Was there a building? There
No.
wasn't one there?
No.
Okay.
So apologies for that, but I did miss the ability on the northern giraffe. When it came into play, it said take 1 building from the display. I don't believe there was any buildings.
I think I did.
Don't worry, I forgot to do it, so that's
okay.
fine.
Oh, the adventure playground.
It was the adventure play. That's okay.
You're welcome to have the adventure.
I'll tell you what, shall I just take a random building from here?
Yes.
I'll just take a random building from here.
Yeah, because that's a strong ability,
It
isn't
is.
it?
Then I forgot about it because I was busy teaching the game. Thank you very much, Alan.
So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to put down My Little Pony next to My Little Rabbits.
So you've got 2.
2!
Come and see
petting
Mark's
creature.
zoo.
Yeah, it's glorious.
There's a pony and a domesticated rabbit.
And now I've finished my action, so that goes just there. I'm not going to play a building, and I'm not going to do anything else, so that's my go.
Okay, right. So I'm so excited about that. So I can now take 1 from up to 4. Now, what have we got here? I know what I'm going to do this turn. So, these are all a bit.
It's an interesting mix.
It is. I think because of that, I'm going to take this.
Because it's a Europe icon.
Because of that. And
Oh,
that.
I see. Ah,
Yeah, and that.
yeah.
Right, and then here's what I'm going to do. When does the animal effect come into play? Could it have been used to create the empty space needed? No. So, yeah, this is a very important question. And I'm glad you asked this. Let's just go back to the giraffe again. At the instant you play the giraffe, you must take a tile from your hand and put it face down there. That is all part of the 1 placement. What then happens is all of the abilities that trigger from playing it are then resolved afterwards. But that tile must be in your hand. You cannot play the northern giraffe, take the building from the display, and then use that one to put it there. That was a ruling question that I had, which I asked the developers of the game, and that's the answer that I got from them. So yeah, good question.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use this to play a project. So I am playing a project, and it is a level 4 project, and it is The Geologist. So this is a level 4 project. It can go anywhere on my board. And what it's going to do is for the rest of the game, every time I play a tile that has a rock icon on it, its level requirement is reduced by 1.
It's a good card. I was going to go for that one.
Yeah, so that Sumatran tiger, if that was a rock instead of a water, then the 5 would actually become a 4. And that's what makes these a bit more playable. But where am I going to put it? So because of that, I think I'm going to put it here. Okay, that's the action done.
It also gives you 1 point at the end of the game for contiguous rocks.
Connected to it.
So you want to get as many rocks.
I want to get as many rocks everywhere. They're all cheaper. Right, buildings. No buildings. And no, none of that. We're done. Okay.
Okay, so my tile range is 4. What I'm going to do is take the little lizard chap here.
The American Anole. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
No idea at all.
Who knows?
There was a reason why I didn't say it.
Yeah, there's another way of pronouncing it.
So I am then, for my action, going to play this chap. He is going to go there, I think.
Okay.
Right, I then move that down.
Action over. Building.
I do get to play a building.
Hey.
Very exciting.
What you playing?
So I am playing the observation deck right in the middle of my zoo.
So the observation deck has a requirement that it needs to be next to 4 different icons, which can be continent icons and or animal icons. So Sally has the Americas, a lizard, Asia, and primate. So it is next to 4. So that's a legal placement for that building. And it's going to score points at the end of the game based on how many different icons it's got around it. So potentially 11. Yeah, there's 11 different icons in the game.
Yeah,
so
okay.
potentially it can score 11.
That's good.
Wow.
It won't though.
Okay. So that's step 3.
Step 4.
We're not quite at step 4 or 5 yet. No. Again, step 4 and 5 is where the game really interesting. We'll get there soon. We will. I promise. Right, Mark, where are you taking up to?
Oh, 4. I would love to take elsewhere, but I would have to
Well, you
cheat
can.
in order to do that.
Well, you can use that action to take anyone you want.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, do you know what? That's I'm not sure. No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to take any of these icons any good. They're not really, are they? So this needs to be next to
2 Asia icons.
Let's take that for now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take this one to take 2 tiles from the pile.
Yep.
Done.
Building.
I'm not going to play
Well,
building.
you might have drawn one.
Oh, that's true. Nope.
Okay. Well done. My go. Checks the chat to see if I've making any mistakes. You could always play a tile next to your entrance. Yes. Yeah, you can always start here, here, or here. So I don't have to carry on there. I could now go over here if I wanted to. Right, I've got to take this one. I have no choice. So I'll take that one. And then we are going to play this, and we're going to play the Eurasian Otter. It requires 3. I'm playing level 4. And I think just to show that, I think I am actually going to go... No, I think I'm going to go here. Oh, I could... Oh. Ah, no, because it wants to be next to water for points. And that's going to be trying to be my rocky area. So I think I'm going to put it here. And again, that has no coming into playability or anything like that. So that's the action done. Do I want to play a building? Can't play that, can't play that, can't play that. Nope. Done.
Right.
So not every tile is unique. Most of the tiles are unique.
Ah.
Well, no, okay. Every tile is unique, but we have another observation deck. It's exactly the same as the other observation deck, except it's
The icon's
water.
different, yeah.
So it's different artwork. So that's an observation deck in a rocky area. That's an observation deck in a watery area. So
Yep.
one of the good things with this game is whilst it might appear there's a huge stack of tiles and they're all unique and they've all got funky abilities, there is a lot of commonality. So there are 3 observation decks, 1 for each different terrain type. once we get to the release projects. There's one release project for each terrain type.
Okay.
Or for each animal and things like that. So there is a lot of similarity between a lot of the tiles.
Okay, so I am
Anywhere up to there.
Yeah, I'm going to take the
Thorny Devil. You had that one last
devil.
night.
I have a particular fondness for lizards. Clearly, lizards and monkeys going on here.
Okay. Action.
Action. I am then going to play the Thorny Devil. And he is 2, so I'm going to play.
Okay, so Sally is covering up this space on the board.
Yeah. She is, isn't she? Or is she going to change that a little bit? No, I'm going to leave that for now. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put that there.
Action done.
That is my action done.
Finished.
And then I move on to buildings.
Building.
So
we have a building.
We have a building, which is going to be the adventure playground. Now, the adventure playground goes down next to 2 rocks.
So it can go there.
It's going to be next to my...
So all of these icons are actually explained on the reverse of the player aid, what they do, which is really good. And that icon there is to take any tile from the display.
And the tile from the display, which I'm going to take, is going to be this one, I think.
Okay. Right. And
Absolutely
now
destroyed my plan.
Now we're going to see the main part of the game, I think. Because step 4 of a player's turn is they can support one of the conservation projects. Now, each player, as you will notice here, has 4 tiles to support conservation projects. A 2 times, a 3 times, a 4 times, and a 5 times. I'll come on to these in a minute, but these are the tiles that you use for claiming the conservation objectives. And it actually says in the rulebook, if you want a shorter game, not to use that one. And that's because once one player has played all of these tiles, that is one of the game end triggers. So by removing one of the tiles, you're actually making it for a quicker game. But these tiles, they go on this board here. So what you do is, Sally has, for example, 2 lizards. So she can place her 2 tile on there, and that is going to be worth 5 points to her at the end of the game. And as I mentioned, one of the game end triggers is for getting all of those out. Now, because Sally now has a tile in the lizard column, if she then goes on to get 3, 4, or 5 lizards, it's not going to help. She's already claimed that objective with the 2 times, so she can't claim that objective again. Now, other people can claim that objective with the same one. So if I get 2 lizards, I could place my 2 times there, or my 3 if I've got 3, etc., etc. So there is no competition here, or a race factor of who gets to it first. So that's step 3 of a player's turn. No, sorry, not step 3, step 4. Step 4 is you can support 1 conservation project, only 1. Step 5 of your turn is using these other tiles here. So you have 4 action upgrade tiles. I pressed the wrong button. It's that one. There you go. You've got 4 action upgrade tiles. And as soon as you meet the requirements, you can flip the tile over and you can use it to upgrade one of your action tiles. And when you upgrade an action tile, you flip it over from one side to the next. So the first one is for having completed 1 conservation project. Sally has done that. So she's going to flip her tile over and she's going to upgrade one of her actions. The second one is for simply having 2 projects in your zoo. If you have 2 projects in your zoo, you can flip a tile over. This is for having 3 of the same terrain icons in a contiguous group. So 3 forests, 3 water, or 3 rocks. And the final one is for having 4 different types of animals. So you want to do these as soon as you can, because every time you do one of these, it's going to upgrade your action tile. So Sally has completed a conservation project.
And I've got these.
Oh, and you've got 3 rocks.
Yeah,
so Sally's going to upgrade 2 of her action tiles already.
Right.
Nicely done.
So you can do
Thank you.
2.
So conservation objectives you can only do 1 of.
Yeah.
Your tile upgrades you can do as many as you want.
1 or multiple of action tiles. Yeah, so you've done 2. Wow. I feel as though I'm playing a different
And
game now.
that's my go. Well, I'm not getting any points
Sally,
for them. They're
Sally
quite
has
fun.
never ever lost a game of this in her life. So, Mark, you can
My
choose.
word. Well, I
One, two,
think
three,
probably I'm going to take this one. 'Cause I can't let you have it, Paul.
What's that?
The aquarium.
Okay, so that needs to be placed next to a group of 4 or more waters.
4 or more waters. Really
And I
hard.
read a rule this afternoon. If you had 2 waters here and 2 waters here,
Yeah.
you cannot place it there.
Okay.
So you cannot make the group,
Okay.
but the group must already exist. It's the same with all of the buildings. The condition requirement on the building must already be there
Yeah.
before you play the building.
Okay.
Choose an action.
I'm feeling a bit. Yeah. Bit rubbish. I think probably I should play this one. So I'll play this one. I'll put down.
James is asking, how do you know how many things you need to contribute to a project? It's either 2, 3, 4, or 5. So Sally had 2 lizards, so she placed her 2 times marker. If she had 3 lizards, she could have placed her 3 times marker. And the 2 times marker is worth 5 points, the 3 times marker is worth 7, the 4 times marker is worth 10, and the 5-point marker is worth 14. So the more you have when you claim it is how many points you get. So it isn't you need a specific number of lizards, it's you choose how much you want to achieve it by the tile that you place.
So I'm going to play the Chinese water dragon. All the rabbits are going to get really, really scared.
Don't put it next to them. Oh, you've got to.
Yeah.
But you could put it there.
I don't want to put it there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it like
So
that.
you need water too, which you've got.
Yep. That's action is done.
No special abilities on that one.
No, I
Any
can't.
buildings?
No, sadly I can't play a building.
No.
Yes.
But you do have a lizard now, so
I
you're
do have one lizard, and the other lizard was taken from me right under my nose.
administration.
There's
Right.
2 out.
That's
there.
the tile which got me into second place last night.
Place it next to 2 buildings.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
So I can only take the Sumatran tiger or the Guana spider monkey, both of which are size 5 creatures. I don't know which one of those I want to take. I mean, I have to take one of them. How about icons? No, 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 and no. Well, I'm just gonna take. I don't think it matters. And these are not in the right. I'll take that one. It's probably going to get flipped over for an open space. Right. Which one of these do I want to play? Well, I haven't thought this far ahead. I don't want to do any of these. So I'm just going to. So all of my. Anything with rocks on is -1. Oh, anything with rocks on. That's interesting. Include not just animals. Okay. Still not going to help me. So I am moving that down, and I'm going to take 2 tiles. Right, now I might want to play a building. So let's have a look at what we've got. Yes, that works. Oh, that also works. Do I want to do that? I don't know if I do. Can I play that? Can't play that. Right, I'm going to play... I've got the other observation deck. So all 3 observation decks have come out. I've got the forest observation deck, and I'm going to put it here. So it is next to Europe, Predator, Africa, Herbivore.
And sorry, no, that's not.
No,
that's
it's just continents and animals.
Okay.
Okay, so I've played a building there. I'd already slid my thing down. Have I met any requirements for that or that? Nope.
No.
I'm getting there. It's the common ostrich. It's another big one.
Another 5.
Oh,
Right.
they're all coming out.
I'm going to take this chap.
So that's a release project. We'll explain them when they happen, because they're going to happen.
I'm so excited about this.
Okay.
I just want to say that I've been building up to this for the whole game. So we have a female dusky leaf
we've
monkey.
got it. It's happened.
We now have a male dusky leaf monkey.
So I'm going to show you this on my board. I can just borrow these 2 tiles.
You're taking my
I am.
my little couple.
So, if you have 2 animals that are exactly the same name, but one of them is male and one of them is female, and you put them next to each other, then what happens is that they breed. So this is a new thing with this game. The tiles have to have exactly the same name, 1 female, 1 male, and when you do that, you get one of these tokens. Now, these tokens are really, really useful. I'll give you your animals
Thank you
back.
very much.
So first of all, these tokens, if you don't use them by the end of the game, they're worth 2 points. But you can use them whenever you are completing one of these conservation objectives to boost the number of icons that you have of the type that you're achieving by 1. Now, that doesn't mean you can just use these tokens, but if Sally had this token earlier on when she was putting her 2 times on here, she could have spent this token to put her 3 times on instead. But there you go, you get one of those.
you
And it just lives down there.
Okay, great.
Nice.
And then, because I can play 2 animals,
Yes.
I'm also...
But the combined value...
Oh, it's a combined
combined value.
Ah, I can't play 2 animals.
Yeah, so what Sally's done is Sally has upgraded one of her tiles, which means she can now play 2 animals. So if I was to use this tile, if it had been upgraded, I can play 2 animals of either rock and or undefined, but the sum of the levels can be 5. So it's not 2 level 5 animals. It could be a 3 and a 2 or a 4 and a 1. But that's the benefit of upgrading these, is that you can play 2 animals. And the arrow is pointing to the right-hand side instead of the left.
That might be why I won yesterday.
Oh,
Because I think I was playing that one. Okay, I'm not going to play a building or do anything else. And
Okay,
that is it.
hold on.
Okay.
right. Oh,
Oh, this is so bad. I think I have to throw a tile away. It's all gone wrong.
okay.
So that's next to 2 buildings. I'm probably going to have to take this.
The other observation deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, we've all got one.
And now I've got to have a real think about whether there's anything I can play, and I'm not so sure that there is. So I might end up taking... Could play a project, I suppose. Not much use, but I might just do it to get everything else moving. Yeah, so I'm going to play a project. So I'm going to play this project. Place that one there.
Okay, so this has an immediate ability that you can take any one
Yep.
Australia tile from the display. There isn't one.
Very sad.
Okay, but Mark now has a permanent ability because he's got a partner zoo with Australia, that every tile that he plays from his board that has the Australia icon gets a 2 discount.
Yeah, and that's action done. Now, can I play a building? Nope. And I can't do anything else.
Okay.
At least didn't throw a tile away.
He didn't throw a tile away. Right, so I can take a tile up to 3, and I'm going to take... Oh, I mean, I could take that, but that's really good. But I need that. I'm going to take that. So I'm going to take the Snowy Owl. So that Snowy Owl for me is actually a level 1 because it's a rock. So it's not level 1, it's level 2. But I think I'm just going to play it because fancy stuff's going to happen when I do. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play it. But this is a really interesting decision. Because it's a rock, I want to place it next to the geologist so that it's worth more points at the end of the game. But it's got the Europe icon on it, and I actually want to place it next to more European things so that that's worth points at the end of the game. So I think I'm going to put it there. Yeah, right. Action done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to play a building, and I'm going to play this alpine area. So this must be placed next to 2 European icons. So I have a European snowy owl, a European Eurasian otter, so it can go there. Right. Now it's happening. Because step 4 of my turn is support a conservation objective, and there is a European conservation objective. So this is the decision I've got, is I could now achieve that with my 3 times because I have 3 Europe icons. Or I could say, well, I'm about to play a 4th one, do I wait? I'm not going to wait, I am going to claim it now. And then, in step 5 of my turn, because I have claimed an objective, I can upgrade one of my action tiles. Now I'm just going to check to see if I can upgrade a second one. I cannot. I do have 3 animals. I've got a bird, a predator, and a herbivore. So I'm almost there with that one, but I'm going to get to upgrade one of these. And which one am I going to upgrade? I'm going to upgrade the forest one. And that is my turn done. There you go. So we're now in the part of the game where it's all started happening. We're claiming these objectives. We're upgrading our action tiles. Some of us are.
Some of us.
And we're starting to get special abilities on our board that we need to remember when we play tiles.
Right. For my go, I'm going to take this little building.
Yeah, it's a good tile.
Well, I'm then going to use this one.
Just a level 2 forest
Level
animal.
2. I was going to
Just
play
a
it last
scarlet
time.
macaw.
But, didn't. There we go. And then
And that slides to, so it doesn't move because it's in,
Yeah.
building.
then I'm going to build the administration.
Yeah, so the administration's nice. It needs to be built next to 2 buildings.
I am messing up this completely, but it's okay.
But, yeah.
And that is everything.
It's not. So you haven't done a conservation objective, but you have... Oh, no, sorry, you've already done it.
Yeah, she
done
did,
it.
she did 2 just
I
now.
was going to say, I've just seen 3 forests, but you've already done the 3 blocks.
4 forests.
4 forests.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got a question, Paul.
Yep.
The observation deck, do any of those icons
No.
count? Neither of them count.
So that is an undefined icon. That animal will live anywhere, but that icon is not forest, rock.
That's
and
not an
water.
animal.
That is an animal type.
But it does count as an animal. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, it's an animal icon. Yes.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could put an observation deck there.
Petting, zoo, animal, lizard, Europe and Australia.
Okay.
Sorry, Asia and...
Yeah. Not very efficient, but still good. This is really nice for me, so I definitely want that.
Okay.
Okay. I could have actually done it last turn.
Action.
My action, yeah. Really interesting. So I think probably I'd like to play this one. And
3 rocks.
I am indeed going to play the one that I've just got, the Indian Python.
Okay. That means we have to explain relocation abilities.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the glossary handy, because there is a glossary included in this game that actually has a full list of all of the different things that you can do, which is
So
useful.
I'm going to put that one like that. And I'm going to relocate this one
Yes.
to here.
Right. So relocation. I'm just going to go through what you can do and what you can't do, because I think I explained it wrong last night. So basically, you can move one tile that's already in your zoo to another space. It must fulfill the general placement rules, so you couldn't put it over here.
Yep.
Okay. And if applicable, special placement rules. So if it's a building, the building must move to a legal space that building could be. But what you are allowed to do is you are allowed to relocate an open area that was next to an animal, and the animal just has to live with it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
But
quite
if you
harsh.
relocate the animal, you then have to move the open space with it. No, sorry, you can't move the open space. It must go to a legal placement where there is an open space next to it. You cannot put another tile down. So yeah, you are allowed to move open areas. Yeah, and there's various other rules about the relocation. It's probably the most complex rule in the game is the relocation.
And sadly, it's not really much use for me to do, but I'm going to do it to move the rabbit up there, I've decided.
Okay.
Now, I could have put down a building last time, but I didn't. But
There was a mistake. The project was on space 1, but the tile from position 3 was taken. Oh, well spotted.
Yeah,
Mark's
very
cheating.
good. Oh, so sorry.
We'll
Yes,
we'll
thank
undo
you.
that. Thank you.
Right, well, that changes things. We'll have the tiger.
Yeah. Got to keep an eye on it.
Okay, and now I've got to have a think about what I'm going to do. Okay, so in which case I will revert back to where I was, and I will play the ibex, I think. Okay, now this was all where it was. That's good. Yeah, well, I'm going to play that there.
Okay.
And take that one.
Yeah, so the special bonus of that space is that you can take any tile
Yeah.
from the display. He wants it. He really wants it.
Yeah, and now I can play a building. And I will play this one because it's
Before you do that, slide the
so
action
thank
tile
you,
on.
Paul.
There you go. And now you can play a building.
Now I play building. And I'll play that one there.
The water observation deck.
I've got the things next to it
Yeah.
accordingly.
So have you met any of these yet?
I don't think I have. Paul.
Okay.
Thanks for mentioning it, though.
Have you met any of your...
No,
You're close?
but no banana. Thank you. Right.
Right. So, my go, I can take up to there. Well, do we want African birds? One African. There's another rock animal there. Oh, it's a rock and a forest. That could be very good for that. I don't need any more European icons, except they're all worth 2 points if I put them in this group. There's a lion there. That's a rocky creature. And it's Africa. Except it gives points for predators. I don't have a predator. The Eurasian otter is a predator. Yeah, I think I might take the lion. What am I doing here? Got this. Okay, so if I take the lion, what am I going to play this turn? Oh,
It's quite thicky, isn't it?
Oh,
is.
everything.
So many choices.
So you taking that lizard? Absolutely, completely
Which one?
destroyed. When there were two lizards, I thought I'll get one, and it was Ellen was doing. So you took that. I'll just.
I'm going to take a lion. But I'm a bit stuck as for what I'm actually going to do with this one. So I know what I want to do with that there. Oh, this does work. I think. I think this works. Right. I'm gonna do this. Take one tile from the display. It's tricky, but oh no, because that messed that up. Oh, rats.
I actually can't breathe while he's doing this. It's a tile that I really want.
Oh, really?
I could potentially work that out. No. I think it's going to be the common ostrich. Right, so I've taken the common ostrich with that action. So that's the end of my action.
That building?
But then I'm going to play a building. And I'm going to play, if I've timed this right, I think I've done this right. I'm going to play the Americas Pavilion. The requirement is it must be placed by the river. So I'm going to place it here. And the bonus for this space is that I can move any tile to the start. So I put that there.
Lovely.
And every time for the rest of the game that I play a tile with the Americas icon, I can move one of my actions to space 1. Oh, and I get to do that as well. So I don't need to do that there. That's actually the ability on the tile. So I'm going to put it there. So that gets me one from here. And because of this tile, I can move that to number 1.
Because it counts itself.
Because it counts itself.
Yep.
All tiles count themselves for their ability. Right. Now, have I done any of these? No, so that's it. Did I take the tile that you wanted?
You didn't.
Okay. Oh, the male Eurasian otter. There's a space here just for him.
Oh, look.
He's looking a bit twitchy.
I am going to have this one.
Are we going to see a release project? I can show the river requirement. Yep, absolutely. What I'll do is if I press this button here, I think you might be able to see the river requirement. There you go. So that is the requirement for being placed by the river. And it's basically any of the tiles on the right-hand side of my board and any of the tiles on the left-hand side of the board. So
You want me
those
to place
three
them
and
over
those
here
three.
if you like, Paul. I don't mind you using
Or
mine.
on your river.
Absolutely, don't mind at all. Any migration is welcome.
So I'm going to play a capybara, who is probably, where's he going to go? He can just go over there, I think. And then I think I have 4 different animals.
So,
So-
building,
Sorry, yes. No buildings.
conservation objective.
I have just realised that I probably need to move that there because of the whole building malarkey in a bit.
Okay.
So I'll just
Any conservation objective?
no.
Okay. And
Oh,
then
conservation, yes.
Yeah.
No, action cards.
action tile. So you've got 4 different, you've got a herbivore, a lizard, a primate, and a bird. So you get to flip over another action tile.
That's
3 upgraded already.
I haven't done one.
which will be
Yeah, that is very good. At this
Getting the early conservation, same as Arc Nova. Getting an
Yeah.
early one of those,
Yeah.
unlocking that cube is
game.
very
It means
important.
everything's all powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All done?
all done. Thank you
I
very
mean,
much.
But you can catch up. Come on, Mark.
No,
You
I
can do it.
can. But I'll try. I mean, it's quite interesting that I've managed to get 2 of these out, but none have appeared since.
I took the rest out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've put them over there.
That might be it. So this means it's got to be next to lizards. Okay.
Doesn't need to be.
Not this. Oh, to place it doesn't need to
There's
be.
no requirement to place it.
Okay. All right.
It's points at the end of the game for lizards in its group.
Yeah, it is a way of me getting one of those. But it's a 3 and I'm only at a 2. It's all wrong. Everything's wrong. I could play this, but I can't take it. Yeah, not good. So the ostrich is no use to me whatsoever.
This is tricky because you can only take these two.
Yeah, so I'm going to take this one.
Yep.
Savannah, I'm going to end up throwing it away, I suspect, because I don't know if I can play anything. Shall I just go for the reptile breeding? Yeah, so I'm going to... I could take 1 next turn, it's all bad. But it means I can then do that. I've got no green animals that are any good, so... Very sadly.
You're going to take a tile.
I'm going to take this. I'm going to complete this here.
Any buildings?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, no conservation objective.
Yep.
No action tile. Now you've got to discard. So discard pile is face up, and it's gone from the game.
Yep, and I'm going to discard this card here.
There you go. The goats come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think any of us two want petting zoo animals. So
Well, we could feed them to
we could.
a rhinoceros or...
So I want
love
that.
my zoo so
but-
much.
I'm only at a 2. So I'm faced with that or that, neither of which are actually of any use whatsoever. Although, maybe later. But I think I preferred this one. So I'm going to take that one. And then I'm going to do it. It's a level 5 foresty animal. So it's this one. Now, if I've got this right, I don't know if I have or not. No, I haven't. That's fine. We can fix it. Because it needs a thing in the bottom left. Yeah, okay. No, I've put that in the wrong place. So I can place it, which is fine. I think I'm going to place it. The thing is, it's a forest and I want it there, but Right, okay, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to show you my board. So this is the iguana spider monkey. It needed level 5 forest to play it, which I had. It requires an open area to the north and an open area to the southwest. So I must play those tiles immediately. So I'm having to choose from my board which of these tiles I want to play. And I'm going to choose this one. No. Which of these don't I want? Well, I want all of them. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything with that one. So that's gonna go there. And I'm gonna get this bonus in a minute. And I'm also gonna place one. They're all just so good. It's gonna be there.
Do you want one of mine?
Yeah. So
give it away.
Now that I've paid for it, I'm gonna put it on. While we're here, this means that when it comes into play, I get one of these tokens. So that's mine. And also at the end of the game, I'm going to get 2 points for every tile still on my rack. So tiles in my hand at the end of the game, every one is worth 2 points. So I played it and I've put those on and I get to do that ability, which is to take... Oh! Nice. Right, that's the action done. Building. I don't have a building because I just got rid of them all. Okay, now, conservation objective. How are we looking? Still only got 1 Africa, but I can boost it. So if I really wanted to, I could use that Africa icon and this to place my ×2.
You could use it to your...
No, I've already done Europe.
Oh, you've done Europe.
Done Europe. Australia, don't have any. Lizards, none.
Okay.
Herbivores, 1. I'm going to save it for now.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm going
They're
to save
quite
it.
good to get bigger ones, aren't they?
Yeah. Now, in terms of this, I don't have 2 projects. Do I have 3 consecutive terrain types? I don't. I've got 2 forests there. And that's it. And I got 2. No, that's it. And I've got 4 different animals. We got primates, we got birds, we got predators, we got yes, done. I get to upgrade one of my action tiles, but I can do that now. Which one is it going to be? It's going to be that one. Okay. Can you play a tile as an open area even if you don't need it? Nope. No, you can only play the open areas when you specifically need to.
So I am going to take a little stalk. I am then going to release my capybara into the wild.
Okay, so I'll show people how this works. So the release tiles all work in a very similar way, and they are generally speaking all level 4. And what you need to do is you need to release the type of animal with that icon. So this is to release an America's animal, but it could be release a herbivore. All sorts of icons can be here. Now what you do is you actually place this project over the top of the other animal. Then, if the animal was size 2 or 3, which is the level requirement to play it, you gain 2 of these markers. If it was 4 or 5, you gain 3 of them. And remember, those markers are worth points at the end of the game, or you can use them to boost your conservation objectives. So Sally is releasing into the wild an American capybara, which was size 2, so that goes over the top, and you get 2 of these tokens.
He's going running off to Yellowstone National Park.
Yes. Now, Sally now has 3 of those tokens, but just as a reminder, she cannot use all 3 to place her 3 times marker. You have to have at least one of the icons, and then you can use those tokens to boost the number of icons you've got. But you have to have at least one.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do it for now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right, you're done.
No buildings, no nothing else. Thank you very much.
So I've got the big choice of taking the green. And I'm in a situation where I can't play anything, so I'm going to drop.
You've got yourself
tiles.
into a bit of a...
It's
tricky, isn't
I think
it?
going for these early on
Has hurt you.
Yeah, because they haven't got the icons that would get me anything else.
Yeah.
And that was, so there we go.
It's that rabbit's fault.
And
The rabbit's going to get it.
these aren't very good either.
You seeded the deck well, Sally.
I did, didn't I?
So I'll get rid of that one. That one, I'm going to get rid of 3 tiles. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I'll be able to do that, possibly. So I'll get rid of 3 tiles. That's my go.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, where's the discard?
Now, I haven't really mentioned the end of game triggers. So there are 3 end of game triggers in this game, and they are printed here. The first one is that one player has placed all of their objective markers, which I mentioned. The second one is if the stack ever runs out, which I don't think it ever will. In a 3-player game, I don't think it ever will. I've seen it run out in a 5-player game, but I don't think it ever would run out in a 3-player game. The other one is that if somebody fills their board. So as soon as somebody's filled their board, that triggers the end of the game as well. Right, I can take up to 4. Well, there's another European icon there, but I've already claimed the European objective. Oh, it's there. I want it. There you go. Obviously going to place that one. Can't play it. Oh, I should have upgraded that one. I didn't upgrade that one. Silly Paul. Right. Oh. So I am going to play a rock animal of level 4, but I get a discount of 1 on all rock animals. So I can play the common ostrich.
Nice.
Big.
Now, you want this to be in your contiguous rocks. You want to add it to there, don't you, really?
I do. And that wants to be next to different animal
That means
icons.
you'll also unlock this.
Because it's a rock.
It's a rock, yeah.
I think I'm going to do it. Yeah. It's no extra points for the observation day. It's like we've seen ostriches. We've seen birds before. But that's fine. That's fine. Now, the special ability of the common ostrich is that I take 2 tiles from the pile, and without looking at them, I place them as open areas into my zoo, which is why I was reminding people of the end of the game condition of filling up your board. Now, I need to leave that free for the Eurasian otter. So now I need to be planning what I'm going to do next turn. Okay, I'm going to put... I got...
Fatal attraction to rabbits, yeah. Utterly fatal.
I'm going to put that there.
It was a close call.
Do I want any of these? I think it might be that. No, that northern giraffe. It's needed because Africa herbivore. I'm looking at releasing something, but I don't really have anything suitable to be releasing yet. I'm going to put it there. So the common ostrich comes into play and places 2 tiles there. Right, that's the end of my action. I don't have a building.
You've got this one.
Well, I could do.
Oh yeah, you've got to do that order, haven't you?
I could.
Support conservation.
Again, I could do. I've got 2 Africa. I could do 2 Africa. What was the other thing I had 2 of? Herbivores. Have I got 2 herbivores? No, I've only got 1. Okay, but I could boost it to 2. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. And I've not done that yet. No, I have done that. I get to upgrade my 3rd action tile, which will be. I think it will be that one. Done.
Just in case anybody's worried, my bunny strategy is a slow boiler. It's a slow boiler.
It's a slow boiler, is it? Right.
So I'm just going to take.
Too much damage to rabbits in this game.
Don't actually.
Yeah, no rabbits were harmed in the
No actual rabbits, yeah.
Just have one of those. And then take any 2 tiles from the display. I'm going to take the scarlet macaw. He's going to come out next
More
to
breeding.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this. All I want to do is breed my animals. And then I might just have... Who shall I have? I might take this partner zoo
Yeah.
thing.
And you'll be throwing some tiles away at the end of your turn, probably.
I will. Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
The goat's still here.
The goat's still there. Oh,
I
wow.
don't
No,
want that.
It is the goat.
curry goat for tea. Nope.
So, building,
Building.
conservation objective.
No.
Okay.
All done.
3 tiles.
I am actually going to get to do something this turn.
Right.
Oh, which is nice.
The Australian dingo.
I might. Don't be a dingo. I'm going to take the goat.
Obviously.
It's worth a few points for me. Right. Now then, I am going to do this. The rhino's coming out to play.
Here he is.
Mr. Rhino. Here he is. Now then, which...
So you must immediately place a
Must.
tile face down there.
Yeah, I think probably...
I have 2 of my achievement chits turned over, but only 1 upgraded action. No, I have 3 upgraded actions. This one's upgraded, this one's upgraded, and this one's upgraded.
That was going to go there.
So I'm all good. I think I'm all good.
And then when... I can now place a building. So this action's completed.
The action's done.
I can
Building.
place the Sumatran area.
It has to be placed next to 2 Asia icons, which it is.
So, sadly, get 2 points for each, so it's placed 2, and there's only next to 2. But hey,
Plus 6 points.
this is something. It counts for itself.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And now,
Have you done one of these?
I know I have actually done this one, which is... sorry, I've got 3 waters and I've got 3 of these.
It's just waters. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
duration.
so that's only... I've done this one of these twice. Hey. So I am going to do one of these, I think.
Okay.
Oh, no, can I? No,
No.
I haven't. Oh, because I've actually placed...
Asia is not a thing on here.
Yes, and I've...
But you've got
Yeah,
3
this is-
terrain
yeah,
types.
So I'll do this.
Water, water, water.
Yeah, so I'll do that one. So I can upgrade one thing. The thing I'm going to upgrade... Probably...
Is the other lion? Okay, right. I can take it all the way up to the Australian dingo.
Let's upgrade the water. And I've placed
Oh.
that in there because I can't use my...
Africa.
It's just...
But it's got to be placed next to 2 Africa. I've only got 1. Oh, I've got 1 there and 1 there. I need to move the observation deck. We'll relocate the observation deck. I'm going to take this big boy. He's a lizard. He's a lizard, but the chance of me getting all of that releases a herbivore. I'm not ready to release the herbivores yet. Okay. This kind of works, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take that one.
Oh, what you can upgrade?
No, I'm not going
that
to take that
one.
one.
Not that. That's better.
I'm running out of space. I'm seriously running out of space.
Oh, I don't want it to end.
I want it to end really soon.
I'm going to take that. Okay, right. So, I am going to play this level 3 water. It's a Eurasian otter. And it's going to go next to Mrs. Eurasian otter,
Oh, that's so cute.
which means I get one of these tokens. Now, does anything else happen when I play a European predator? No. But I now have 2 of these. The question is, what am I going to get next? I'm going to get that next. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to count my... Well, building. Do I have a building that I can play? No. So, conservation objectives. Africa. I'm going to get more Africa. I haven't got any of those. Don't have any lizards. Yeah, I am going to use one of these to boost the number of herbivores I have by 1 to 2, which allows me to claim that. Okay, that's me done.
Done. Okay.
Why have I not got 2? Oh, but then I can do that. Yes.
So I can take a 2.
Bamboo forest or the Galapagos giant tortoise.
I'll have. Can I do anything with that one? No, I'll just take him.
Okay.
It's fine. Probably going to throw him away in a minute. Right. Then I'm going to play my boy, Scarlet
Is the male Scarlet Macaw.
Yeah. And
So you get one of those, but you also, before finishing the action, you get to move one of your action tiles to position 1.
I do.
And this is why the timing is important. Now you could move the action that you're currently doing,
So I
or
can
you could move
that,
one. You could
can't I?
move that,
Yeah.
and then once the action is complete, then you move the other one.
Okay. There we go. And I can't do buildings, and I'm not. Oh, I think I am going to do one of these.
Okay,
Because
so
otherwise,
what
I'm
have you
just going
got?
to run out of things. So I did have something. What did I have? I probably don't want to do the red one.
Because you've got 4 of these
I
tokens,
do.
so you could just have your 5 points thing on there.
I'm just trying to think what I've got.
What you might get
coming
next.
up.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do 4 for the red guys.
Australia.
Yes.
So you've got 1 Australia icon
And I'm
using
paying
3
3.
tokens.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great.
Nice.
Mhm.
Right. Mark.
Okay. Take within range of 3. This is quite interesting because I can pay. The river. Come on. I'm now going to do this. I think I could play 2 animals.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
With the total levels of 5.
it doesn't quite work out as I might hope. But
And you get a discount on Australia animals of 2.
yeah, it'd be nice to have Australian animals, obviously. Okay. The releasing into the wild, that
Yep.
one there, is you got to read animal you release.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
No.
thing with a thing on it.
No, you can't release a building into the wild.
That does. I was just trying to check on the organography.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to play 2
I
animals.
will just double check that. Pretty sure you can't release
No, but
buildings into the wild.
it would be daft. So I think I'm going to put.
It's release an animal into the wild. Yes.
So I'm going
Oh, yeah. There's an icon that says you place it on top of an animal tile.
to. Okay,
yes.
that makes sense.
No releasing buildings.
So I'm going to place that one there.
So that's used 2 of your 5.
Yeah, and I've got this 3 as well.
This is the relocate action
Yeah.
that Joel was asking about in the chat.
Yeah, I would have liked to have kind of fudge this in a much better way, but it's not working.
Yeah, the relocation of this is really good because what you can do is you can place buildings on these to get the bonus and then move them and then put stuff back on them and get the bonus again.
This, of course, would be an ideal way of doing it. So this has got to be contiguous to rocks, but I've got no rocks. So I think probably I will just take that out of there. Maybe I'll put it... No, I need those for my water. Maybe I'll put it... Yeah, let's put it.
You need to put it with the others for your end of game scoring. You don't need to.
Which is there, isn't it?
Which is there.
Yeah, so that's okay. Yeah. And then I can play...
A building.
A building. So that can be placed next to the river.
By the river, yeah.
Yeah. Now where do I want to put it? Let's take them from the stack.
Action is finished.
Yep, do
so
that. Okay, thank you.
And now we're doing the building.
So I'll place it. No, we don't want to place it. I'm going to place it here.
Okay. So it has to be placed by the river.
Yep.
Now it's an Australia icon, and from now on, including this, every time you play an Australia icon, you can discard a tile to gain a pouch token. Now I'm going to tell you a bit of a story here. When I was first learning this game, I sat down and I learned how to play it from the rulebook, and I did this thing, and I gained this tile, and it's a pouch token, right? And I didn't know what it did. And I spent ages looking in the rulebook for what these did, and I couldn't find it anywhere in the rulebook whatsoever. So I was in the middle of writing an email to the publisher saying, I don't know what these do, I can't find the rules for them. And that's because there are no rules for these. These are worth 2 points at the end of the game. That's it. So they are in the rulebook in the end of game scoring, but I kind of thought they might do something during the game, and I couldn't find it. So when reading a rulebook and learning how to play the game, make sure you read the whole thing first before sending emails.
Because I've got such a poor score, 2 points is worth nothing, so I'd rather have a tile.
Okay.
I have now got two...
Well, that's every time you play an Australia icon from now on.
So I've now got 2 Australian things, so it means I can do my 2 times.
Yay!
Well, I feel slightly patronised, but thank you. Thank you for the yay, slow clap, great. Which means I can now turn one of these over, because I've done that. And the one that I'm going to turn over... I would ideally like the blue one, so let's do blue one. Okay, done.
Right, so which one do I want to take? What have I not? I've not done Africa yet. That's looking quite nice. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the lion. Okay, and then I'm actually going to play... I'm going to release the giraffe. The northern giraffe. Yeah, so I am going to play this over the top of this one. So this is my northern giraffe here. And I'm going to place this tile. I'm going to release an African animal into the wild. And because it's a size 4 animal, that's large, that goes over the top of that. It does mean I lose the points for this, but I gain 3 of these tokens, which is going to be very, very nice, which is effectively worth 6 points. But I'm going to use them to put something on here, I think, is what I'm going to do. So that's the action done. So, I mean, what's the thing I've not... Lizards. Have I got any lizards? I don't have any lizards. Have I got any Australia? Don't have any Australia. So I could do Africa, but I'm about to get more Africa. Africa is there a thing that I'm about to get more of, so I don't need these. I'm going to save these. I point at the end of the game. But I do get to upgrade my last action time because I now have 2 projects. So that's it. All of my actions are upgraded. We're done.
Very good. So I'm going to take one first of all. Let's take this chap. I am then going to do some more releasing into the wild. This time I'm going to split up this happy couple, these scarlet macaws.
He's done his job.
Yep, and he is going to be released into a low mountain range.
So that's releasing a bird, and it's a small bird.
Yep, so I get 2 of those. Marvellous. And And then I will not play building. I will probably not support, no, I won't support conservation, but I do have
2 projects.
2 projects, so I get to flip my last thing.
Yeah. Right, Mark.
Okay. That's no good. That's no good. Yeah. Let's just go with the bamboo forest.
Which is to release a herbivore.
Yeah.
You do have a herbivore.
I do.
Rhinoceros has been in your zoo for a while.
Yeah, and here as well. We've actually got 2 heroes, so I
Oh,
could
yeah.
have done this. Yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is
Could you have done that ages ago?
I think I probably could have.
You could have done.
Speaks volumes. So I'm going to do a project.
Yep. Level 4.
Do I want to release that herbivore is the question. I've got quite a few nice projects to go for. Yeah, I'm actually going to.
Well, that one's only getting you 2 points. That
Yeah.
one's getting you 6.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's 2 points for
Yeah,
every
but
building.
I get more things for
You
this.
do.
But also, there's something else that could go on here as well. Is actually I can. That releases that animal there. That releases that. Now, why do I think I can release this one? Is that because?
It's a herbivore.
Yeah, no, it's
that releasing
this that
herbivores?
I've got to do.
Oh, it's releasing
this. Yeah,
Asian.
yeah.
So,
So
it is the right.
that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so it's the rhinoceroses. They're going to be released.
So you get 3 of these.
3 of those, which is actually not too shabby.
There you go.
Um,
And you've got 2 projects as well.
yeah, so I can
So action
Yeah.
is done.
done.
Building.
Sadly, not quite.
Right.
Don't think I can do any of them.
Well, you can't do the herbivores one now.
No, that's okay. So I'm
Where's your 3 tokens?
these 3
Do
tokens.
you want to just pop them there?
There, yeah.
So you can do the herbivore
So I
one.
could do
Because
it.
you've got 1 herbivore, and those 3 give you your.
Well, potentially I could do the lizard one with 5, of course, but I'm gonna I'm gonna wait. But I do get to turn over this one,
Because you've got 2 projects.
which allows me to turn over one of these.
Have you got 4 animal types as well?
No.
Herbivores, lizards, petting zoo animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rub it in, Paul. I'm gonna put that one there.
Yeah. Could I just ask the chat politely not to promote other people's Kickstarters in the. I'm just going to remove that message. I hope you understand why. But we're not here to be promoting other games in a sponsored playthrough. Right. All done. My go. So I can take up to these 2, and I'm totally taking that one. And then I am playing 4 points of rockiness.
Nice.
Now, I've got 2 lions that are actually both 3 because of that. If I had the partner zoo for Africa, I could play both of those because effectively they're both level 1.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
They
this
both
is-
get discounted
They
by 2.
both get discounted by 2, which means I could play them both. I don't have that, but it would have been cool if I had. So we're going to play this lion because I've had him the longest, and he's going to go here. I think he's going to go here. No, he's going to go here. No. Oh, I had a plan. It's fine. He's going to go here. No. Because that needs to go there and then that needs to go there. I've got too many of these things. Oh, I'm not going to be able to play both of those, am I? Oh, that's a shame. But that's fine. I'm going to put it there. 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 It's going there. It's absolutely going there. And then I'm going to move that to the start. And then that's the action done. So that goes to the start. And then I'm going to play the Okavango area, which has to be next to 2 Africa icons.
Oh, we're going to finish really soon. Oh, don't
Okay.
do it, Paul.
Now, I've now got 4 Africa icons, but I'm going to wait. Because there's a 5th one right here. So, do I have 4 of anything else? And can I get 4 of anything else? What is the other thing I need? Australia. I've got no Australia icons at all. And lizards, I've got no lizards. So, no, that's it. I'm done.
Can I ask for a revision?
You can,
Would you even say no? I did have 2 of these for ages and ages.
You did.
And didn't do them. Could I possibly put that on there rather than on there?
I'm happy you do that.
I have no Australian icons here, but at least it gives me a chance of doing another one.
I'm happy you do that.
Thank you very much.
Fine.
And if I was to win by any chance, I would forfeit my
Yes,
win.
that's okay.
Just gives me a little bit of hope.
I'm surprised none of us spotted the fact that you've had 2 herbivores
well,
for
I suppose
ages.
I didn't spot it, to be fair.
Yes.
Take that.
It's been a long week.
I'm then going to play my giant tortoise, who is going to go.
He's big.
He's big.
And most of the big animals, when they come in, they get one of these.
He's
And these are
gonna
really
go.
powerful.
Great.
By the river. Give them
Yeah.
somewhere to swim.
Is that worth a point or 2 points?
Each one of those is 2 points.
2 points.
So that's going to go down.
Any buildings?
There are no buildings. There's not anything else going on. That is it.
Okay. Right, Mark.
Yeah.
Come on. I've got to gird my loins.
Okay.
I can only take 1 or 2. This is an animal I haven't got.
It's
But they're both.
It's a predator.
These projects, aren't they? That's the issue with this. So
Yeah, that releases a lizard.
I could release a lizard, but I don't want it because I'm trying to collect lizards.
Sorry.
Don't go for that.
I should have taken a tile.
It's from the pile, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Tile from the pile.
And then I'll have to discard down.
Okay.
Okay. And the one that I'm going to do, this one, I'm going to draw
3
2.
points of rockiness.
I'm just going to draw 2 tiles from the pile.
Okay.
Because I've got stuff here I can't play.
And then
It's there.
any building?
Well, I might be able to play a building, but I can't.
Any conservation objectives?
No conservation objectives. I could do one with this, but I don't really see any point. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, the mini pig.
A mini pig.
Oh,
It's like a pig, but small. Right,
It's
so
like
I
a mini
can
gun without
take
bullets.
one of these 4. Well, interesting. Very interesting. But I don't need any of these now. So I'm just going to take the Australian pelican.
I've got a question. Can you have 2 groups of petting animals?
Yes, but those groups cannot be connected because the rules are 1 of them you
3
get 3
plus.
points,
Yeah.
2 of them you get 9 points, 3 or more you get 18. So if you have a group of 4, the 4th one is no use. So yeah, you'd need to start a second separate group. Oh, that's there. I can't play that. Right. So it's level 5 and it's water. And it's an Australian pelican. And it's coming in here. And when it comes in, I get one of these. And that is going, at this stage, it's going there. Got all this open area. And I'm actually going to take that one and move that to the front. And then, right, it's Australia. Does that trigger anything? No, it's a bird. No, no, no. Right, that's good. And then that goes to the end. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm not playing a building, but I am supporting a conservation objective. And I have now 1 Australia icon. So I am going to boost that Australia icon with, no, wait a minute. Timing wise. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do the thing that I'm thinking of doing. I just need to work this out from a timing point of view. No, I think I'm good. I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, I'm going to take that tile.
Treehouse.
In treehouse. I am then going to...
The move action tile to 1 happens after you finish. Yes. I did. I moved that afterwards. Because that was the action. I thought I'd done something wrong, but I don't think I did. I did the water action first.
Oops.
So, yeah, I thought I'd done it right. I should have moved my water action tile first. Is that the action you used? The move action tile to 1 happens after you finish. Ah, okay. I taught you wrong then.
That was why
that
in
was
Art
the thing.
Nova that was the thing. Yeah.
Right, okay. Glossary page 2, thank you for that. After finishing, you may move... Right, okay.
Yeah.
So you were right, I was wrong.
Right.
So how
I'm surprised it was different from Art Nova.
and it's not. I thought it. Well, I knew it was the same, and I thought I knew the rule for this. So I need to just. Where was that? I'm going to have to go back
Yeah.
and remind myself where it was. Do you want to take your turn while I'm doing that?
Yep, so I'm putting that down there. I'm taking one of those from the display. I'm then going to put that little one, the tree house, down by the dusky leaf monkeys, so they can have a little play.
I love the fact you got the monkeys with the tree house and the
I
parrots in
know,
there.
I know. It's
I've got
so
random
pretty.
snakes and rabbits. I'm about to put jaguar.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Purple, blue, grey, green. Yep, we're good. Right. So thank you very much. I need to go back to Nick and tell him that I taught him the rules incorrectly last night.
It's a subtle thing.
Okay,
It's actually cleaner that way.
do I want to do?
It's easier that way.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried that Paul is going to just stop this quite soon.
Well, there's only so potentially I could end it on the next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the capacity to get anything though, because I've got there's no herbivores out. There's nobody. Yeah.
Don't do that, Paul.
I'm not going to do
I've never
anything.
had this much.
Yeah.
But it's the ostriches and the storks, the big birds need this open area.
So I think probably I could release a lizard, but I'm not going to. I seem to have had lots and lots of these to choose from. Okay, I'm now going to do this one, and I'm going to put a jaguar in with the rabbits, the ponies, and the goats.
What could
and the
possibly go wrong?
alpine ibex. Okay, here we go. So the jaguar is... So then, Paul, if I was to put that one there...
Yes, now we know how this works. After you've finished the action and after you've moved the tile, you then
And do that.
you do that.
Yeah. So let's do that. Immediately draw 3 tiles from
Three tiles from the pile, and you keep one animal, and you have to reveal it to show it's an animal.
Well, you won't believe it.
Is it a rabbit?
I got Mrs. Jaguar.
Oh, did you? Oh, well. Now that's Mrs. Jaguar.
Oh, is it? I got Mr. Jaguar.
Mrs. Jaguar.
He's-
So she goes off hunting. And she comes
I give
back.
those back. I got.
It's like Friday night out in London.
Okay, so I've done that, and I've got to put something in there.
You do.
I cannot put the other Jaguar in there, so I'm going to put that one in there, like that.
Yeah.
Um.
Then you resolve the ability of the Jaguar, which you did.
Yeah.
And now the action tile
That goes
again.
there.
And now you may move another one to position 1.
Yeah. So I think probably I want to get that along there like that. And now I could possibly play a building, but I can't. And I am done.
No conservation objectives.
Oh, no, not no. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Well, there's only one more go, but I'm gonna wait.
So I can take 1 or 2. I'll take that one. Right. So I'm going to play. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Should I have done? Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to play 4 rock. It's actually going to be another lion, which is I only need 3, but it's going to go there. And it can go there. I've not missed anything. No, I haven't missed anything. 2 lions next to each other. Ding. Baby lion. Action done. Right, go to there. Building. I'm not going to play a building.
Okay.
Yes. It's. Oh, and then. Yeah.
But I do have 5 Africa icons. So I get that. And that's it. And next round will be the last round.
Because you'll fill it. Yeah. 2 goes left.
Right. So I am gonna take that one.
Tyler is just asking, yes, you definitely missed it. I'll just show you my board quickly. It's whichever action you select, what the arrow is pointing to. If I did this action right now, it would be strength 4.
Okay, so I'm playing this, and it's for 2.
2 cubes, so it's actually only a level 1 creature.
Yeah. And I figured that as there's been lots of breeding going on, I put a stalk out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So I am then going to move. It doesn't matter. I'll just move that one there.
Mhm.
Did you say that?
So that happens after you move the title.
Okay,
yeah.
great. And then for my second one, so I can move up to 4. So 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go in there.
Yeah, he's quite cute.
Squirrel monkey. It's like little monkey corner.
Yeah.
Okay. And that moves down.
Yeah.
And then I can move.
And then you can move another one to position 1 if you want to.
Which might as well be that one. And then
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood you, Tyler. But yes.
I'm going to play building. Just there. And we're going to have one more go. So
You are going to have one more go.
I'll have to do Europe, I think. What are we looking like?
How many Europe icons have you got?
I've got
2.
2. So if I put in 3.
There's the 5. Okay. Mark, you're going.
You'll be glad to know my take back action will make no difference to the game whatsoever. So, I'm going to take a tile from within my range. Don't think it makes a lot of difference other than I think I could take the Paulwood one.
I don't need anything.
Don't you?
The tile I need to do is here.
Okay, so I'll just take the
Crackle.
kangaroo. Oh, crackle. Sorry, kangaroo. Upside down. Okay, so now I'm going to play one of these, and I'm going to release. This is what I was trying to do earlier. Release the ibex.
Release the herbivore.
Is it herbivore? Is it ibex?
How big is it? Small.
So it's a small one.
You get 2 of those.
So I get 2 of those. And I've realised I've done 4 animals.
Yep.
So I should have actually.
Well,
done
that's
that
that was
last
happened
turn.
before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have done last turn. So I've done that, and now I can play a building. Play a building, and the building will be the aquarium.
So you need a contiguous group of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the aquarium goes on the end.
So I
Nice.
do there, and when I do that, I get a pile from the tile from the pile even, and I can also claim a thing.
Which one?
This is actually quite tricky.
Biggest one?
I don't think I'm going to be able to get another one of these down. So I'm probably better off spending 3 of these and going for the lizards.
5 lizards?
5 lizards.
5 lizards. Because you've got 1,
2,
2, and then 3
3, 4,
seconds.
5, yeah.
Right. So, yes, just to clarify, Tyler, just for you, the position of this is pointing to that. That's the tile range. So my tile range right now is 3. So I can only take either that one, or that one. And it doesn't really matter because I'm going to use that to play a level 4 animal, and it's another Australian pelican next to the first Australian
Wow,
pelican.
that's
So
very good.
there's been so much breeding in this game,
Yeah.
way more than normal. And I get to place an open area from the pile into my zoo. But I can't because it's full. So that triggers the end of the game, but you actually only check for end of game at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
And I've never seen this happen before, but I've triggered 2 end of game conditions because I am now going to get 4 Australia. I've got 1, 2,
Done brilliantly.
3,
Paul.
4. It's come good this game. And that triggers the end of the game. So I'm going to get the 10 points for triggering the end of the game. Sally and then Mark get 1 more turn each. And on their last turn, if they also manage to fulfill the end of the game condition, they get 5 points.
Yeah.
I have done 2 conservations though, so I
Yeah.
feel quite pleased with myself.
Yeah. Oh, and then that goes to the end. Okay. No, I've never seen. I've played this about 8 or 9 times now, and I've never seen. What were you bred twice,
Yeah.
and I did 3. I did 2 lions, 2 Australian pelicans, and 2 otters. Yeah.
Um.
In a moment, I'm going to put down another jaguar. I'm going to put them so far away from the
far
other
apart.
jaguar. They're
Like
not.
calling to each other.
They're not interested in each other.
Hello, hello.
Actually, I will be to claim Australia, so that is probably gave me 2 points in total.
Okay, so I
No,
think
maybe
I
not, maybe 6.
can. I know maybe I can't do this.
Who went first?
This isn't going to work out. I'll take this anyway. There we go. So I need to work out which gives me the most points. I think. Oh no, because I can't play that. So I'm just going to then play this one for 1 basically. And he's going to go. Doesn't actually matter where it goes. I'll put him near his little
Near his friend.
his big cousin
Okay.
there. And I get
Who gets one of those?
one of those.
Are you able to place your last one?
I am not.
No herbivores and no Africa.
It's very, very, very sad.
Okay. Right, Mark. Final turn of the game.
Okay.
You can take either one of those 2.
I think basically it makes no difference whatsoever. Let's do that one just in case something strange happens. Building. Okay, I'm now going to play the Jaguar. It's a 4 and it's pointing at 4. I'm going to put that one like that. And the building that I just took, I'll put just there. Draw 3
Draw
tiles.
3, keep an animal.
Yeah. I'd like to keep a building I could play. Cool, on those. Sorry. Okay, and now I could play a building. But I'm unable to. Because if I put those together, I could have played this building, but
Right.
it wasn't possible. And now I'm going to support, what's it? And I'm going to support
Australia?
Australia, and I'll use 2 tokens for it.
So you get a 4.
4, yeah.
And we are done. Okay. So we go to scoring. We have a handy scoring pad. The first thing we do is we add up the total number of points on animals, just animals. So this spider monkey is 2 points. In fact, I show you this on my big board. There you go. So this is 2 points for every tile on my display. I have 4 tiles remaining, so that's going to get me 8. This is 2 points for every water in a contiguous group connected to this one, which is actually just these 2. So that's 4 for that one, and that's 4 for that one as well. So 8 plus 8, that's 16. 2 for every Europe, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's another 8. So that's 24. This is 6, so that's 30, 36, 42.
Wow.
And the lions are worth 8 each because I have 4 predators. So
58.
I've lost it. It's 58, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so 58 for my animals. Sally.
Okay, so I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here, this is 1 for every contiguous green, which is 10. So that is...
Wow.
Where did we get to?
Wow, that's impressive.
So I lost count.
7,
8,
9, 13, 23.
That's another 20.
43.
That's another 20.
63. I've never seen that before.
63, 64,
Wow.
65, 66, 67,
67.
68, 69, 70.
71.
Is it 71? Was it?
71.
And
71.
72, 73, 74.
Okay, so what Sally's done is Sally has made an area, a group of 10 contiguous forests that's effectively worth 5 points each.
Yeah.
2 for that monkey, 2 for that monkey, 1 for that lizard. So that was 50 points just from those 3 animals. I've not seen that before. Very hard to do. You were playing for that, presumably.
I was absolutely playing for that. Green, green, green all the
So
time.
74 for animals. Mark scores.
I'll get my coat. 2 jaguars, 14. I've got my petting zoo, which is 18, and I've got my python.
Okay.
46?
So 22 plus 14, 36.
36, is it?
36.
Yes, of course it is.
Right, buildings. So this alpine area is 2 points for every Europe icon. There's 4 Europe icons, so that's 8. This, Africa, Europe, predator, bird, 4. So that's 4. So that was 8. That's 4. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I 21 for my buildings. Sally.
So I have 10 for those, plus 7, plus 8. So 25.
25. Mark.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
That doesn't count. That's got to be adjacent to it.
Oh,
So 20.
okay, yep.
Right, projects. This is 1 point for every rock in its group, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 plus 4 is 9. That's it for me for projects. Sally?
Just 8.
8. Mark?
So I've got 4. Is it just 4? 8. Yeah.
Okay, open areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5 for me.
3.
Right, conservation tile. So I got all of mine out, which is 36, I think. Well, yeah, 36. Sally,
I got
you
29.
got 29.
I've got 29 as well.
Mark, you got 29. Okay, pouch tokens and leftover conservation tokens, whatever they're called. I've got 8.
I've got 2 of them, so
2
4
for
points.
4. And then I got 10 for ending the game.
Very good.
So, Sally, 74, 99, 107, 110, 139, 143.
Fantastic.
Good.
I mean,
It's better than yesterday.
I said that Rob's score this afternoon was high.
150, yeah.
No, 140.
Oh,
So
okay.
the winning
all right.
score this afternoon was
Okay,
Rob with
all right.
140. Mark, 36, 56, 64, 69, 98. We'll see. 58, 59, 79, 88, 96, 132, 140, 150.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Good. Look at that.
Oh,
Close.
very close.
Very close.
Good.
Yeah.
So what I will say is that after my 7 or 8 games of this, every game's been different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game is going to be different because of the conservation projects on offer,
The tiles that come out.
the tiles that come out, and the decisions you make in the game. The boards in this game, compared to Ark Nova, are not asymmetric. What I will tell you is there is a B side of the board with some slightly different icons on that are explained here, but the B side of the board's everybody has the same one, but it is a slightly different game with this side of the board. It doesn't need the asymmetry. Make sure not to count habitat, other building or project icons for the observation decks that ask for different. Yes, yeah, the observation decks were only counting the animals and the continents. Don't count the habitat, don't count the buildings. Yes, yeah, it's purely only animals and continents. So I think I scored that right. But that's it. We're done. Now, we were 1 hour and 53 today. This is not a 1 hour 53 game. Obviously, I was teaching you the rules as we were playing. That adds at least 25, 30 minutes. Yeah. We've played this game 3-player in just over an hour. I have honestly played this game 3-player in just over an hour, and that's the amount of time that it would take once you get to know the game. 4 players, 5 players, it is going to be a little bit longer, but once you've understood the core mechanisms of the game, it does flow quite well. But that's it. As I said, we are not here to give you any opinions on the game. This was a sponsored video, so again, thank you very much to Pure Land Spieler for sponsoring the video. Yeah, we're doing it to help you make a decision about whether it's the kind of game that you want to buy. It is going to be available later on this year. It's going to be at retail at Essen Spiel, and then it'll be available in the US from Capstone Games, who've already picked it up, and yeah, they're going to be publishing it in the US. And yeah, leave me a comment afterwards. Any comments that you've been leaving during the live chat are much appreciated for keeping us company. But if you are watching this back later on, please give the video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know if you found it useful. And let me know if you're an Ark Nova fan, if you're going to get this one or you're not going to get this one. That's what I'm really curious about. I've spoken to a lot of people who love Ark Nova, who've now played this and really like this. And I don't think they were expecting to. I think they were expecting to play it and kind of not be that interested in it. But as I said at the very start, I don't think this is a light version of Ark Nova. I think it's its own game.
There's lots to it.
There's lots to it. And it's also not super light.
It's a different kind of game as well.
It is.
Yes, the tile laying's really interesting, really different to Ark Nova.
Yeah, very much so.
It's more intrinsic to the actual game.
Yeah,
when you place the tiles. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much to you two for joining me. Thank you to everybody for watching, and we will see you all next time. Cheers. Bye bye.